dribbling, occasionally making moves infield from that position. Mittelstädt, Girassi. Stuttgart, such a focal point, quite the coup to be able to extend his contract when they did. And Girassi's available here, and that is what he's been doing. Simplicity itself. 14 for the season now from Serhu Girassi. Give him a centimetre and he will take quite a few metres from you. One to the good here in Köpenick.
Yes, no pressure on the cross. That's something that Union will be hugely disappointed with when they analyze this goal. And for the first time in this game, we see Serhu Girassi in his favorite spot, inside the box, near the penalty spot. And a player of his quality, in his form, he's going to punish you.
Well, he's been punishing just about everyone. They've taken in another Girassi goal. Just cannot slow him down in front of goal this season, but he is going to have to watch, frustratingly for him, from the bench from this point on. 14 kilometres from the Alexanderplatz. Now Mio for Stuttgart. Right across the face of goal, Undav was waiting, and it comes to Leveling, and he tried to finish against his parent club, but Renault there for Union. It goes down as a wonderful chance.
Two similar saves here. Balls coming across the face of the goalkeepers. This one here, as I said earlier, Leveling.
During the international window, getting his first taste of international football, all the flying to the United States and back. Silas, a pretty handy man to have in reserve, joint fastest player in the Bundesliga this season coming into play.
Can they give it another push? A lot of their players, and that's a change that the club has to get used to.
Well, careful here. Behrens was making his way in, but Nübel covering up. And they need to act quickly, trailing as they are. Let's see if Becker can do some damage here. It's a splendid ball for Fofana. Unable to fire that one home. Union looked as though they were onto something.
Yes, needs to settle down, find his feet in the Bundesliga. Did really well for beIN Wiesbaden, getting them promotion to the second Bundesliga.
Here's Silas, and he might be off to the races. Can he keep his composure? Silas for Stuttgart! 2-0. Is it going to be 6 wins on the trot? The dream continues for Stuttgart. It's going the wrong way for Union, and they're staring in the face an 8th successive loss in all competitions.
Well, let's first look at his finish. That little flick to deceive the goalkeeper, pure quality. If we look a little bit previously, obviously Gosens, and I think he's affected by his groin, his knock, is not totally focused in that moment. He can't go down. If he goes down, he needs to make sure that allows Silas to run clear. If Gosens stays on his feet, then at least he would be able to challenge him somewhat. And then Silas with the speed, but also here with the composure, with the trickery.
It's rather akin to a short corner. Union usually very adept when it comes to capitalising on these situations, and Nübel went for it, having to rely on his defenders, and again it's Hiroki Ito twice in the space of a couple of seconds. Right on top of Diogo Lecce. Here they come once more. Stuttgarter. And free header. Now you can't give Dennis Undav space like that. And it's game, set and match. An afternoon of head shaking for Union. An afternoon of celebrating for Stuttgart.
Does it? I think this ball already can go into centre, but they play it patiently. Young, who's just come on with a perfect cross for Undav, and he deserves this goal. Like I said earlier, I thought he did well coming in. Finds a great position, a very composed header of a just as composed